letter first and then this case?
Yeah, absolutely. It's on the next slide. It's also in your handout in front of you. I gave you a copy of it. And so it's actually this right here. The top part is, it has to come from our chair, so it's Dear Sharon from our chair. The bottom part is Auditor Erickson. There you go. So the top part would be from our chair. The middle part is our subcommittees, the Neighborhood Commission of Study Problems Reported. I'll let you guys read it right quick line.
Yeah, there's a little part at the top. All the letters have to come through the chair, which I don't want to do. So we say, here's a note from the ad hoc. Here's the way to do it. So this is the content of the letter.
And then we looked at rewriting this thing about 3, 4, 10 times. And what I found is that it's almost better for it to be a little bit more vague than it is to be too specific, because I'm not quite sure what she's going to audit yet or how it would be audited. And I think that we have to give them that freedom to find out what kind of report we might actually get back. But I think we're trying to get some data, and right now there is no data in regards to this.
So let's have a motion to send this letter out as it's written here, and you can all read.
Do you want any comments first?
Sure.
Yes, please. I knew there'd be something.
Go for it.
Go for it.
The one thing I'd suggest for this letter would be to add some teeth to the policy, such as if it's not followed, if it's not followed through, if people don't use the right radii or whatnot, there's some sort of penalty. That right now isn't there, so people don't have to really worry about not using policy 630.
Do we want to really add that to the letter at this point, or would we not rather gather the data and then take that and then maybe add the teeth to it?
I think if they're going to redo the policy, let's add the teeth now. Let's just get it done.
The auditor doesn't get to add teeth.
Correct.
Yes.
This is fact-finding.
This is fact-finding right now. What I would propose is that we actually follow this up with a letter to the council, or each of our council members, asking something very similar to this, and then we can put the teeth into it and give it as part of their action plan, which they just voted
Based on the
tonight.
data that you got as the validation.
You got it, absolutely.
Yeah, I was just concerned because it says we think the goal ought to be an updated policy that informs all affected and interested residents. And so the goal then should also include some sort of teeth. That's just what my thought process was, but that's my comment.
Yeah, I just wanted to add a little thing about the Neighborhood Commission's role towards making recommendations to the City Council, which, and also the city manager would be able to direct this kind of, that this sort of work be done. And so I really wanted to say that maybe you could just send a letter first to the council. You can just send a letter to the auditor or whoever you want, but I think it's really important that you keep them included, because that's kind of what the Neighborhood Commission does, is make recommendations to the council.
Yeah, this wouldn't be a recommendation at this point. So the council, the city auditor is an independent office. So she doesn't need to follow anything. We're asking her to do a study. The result of that study would be the part where we would stir in the fines and put some teeth in it. And at that point, we would want to reach out to council. I think we could CC them on this if they're
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, let's
Together.
see.
Okay, but it's a request to the auditor for her to to accept this. What she reported, we rushed this through because she reported to us last month that she's got to have a work plan put together, by the end of June. So if we want to request this, we got to get it in now so she can make her moves, and then we're going to have a lot of wiggle room once the audit is done, assuming that it's approved.
It's purely a comment on just council.
No, I think that's a good
all
idea,
it is.
Jim.
Yeah.
Question. For paragraph 2, I think we realize that we're in over our heads, we don't have the resources. I think perhaps shifting that to something along the lines of, it's our role as a neighborhoods commission to make these types of requests. I guess I don't like the phrasing we're in over our heads.
I agree.
I suppose that's that, but I think the bigger intent there is we're the commission and we're asking you to do something for us. And I think the auditor, my sense when we met with her, is she wants us to be doing that. So I would change paragraph 2, or I think you could actually delete paragraph 2.
Yes, I agree, yes.
That might be the fastest way to go. Thank you.
I agree 100% that we could actually delete that paragraph
Right.
altogether.
Yeah, I don't have any way to edit this here, but is that everybody's, if we
Yeah.
delete that?
Yes.
I mean, to keep things moving along, could we ask for a motion with the deleted paragraph?
Yes, that's what we need right now. So send the letter as is without the realized paragraph. Motion?
Wait, send it as is with, what?
With deleting paragraph number 2.
Okay.
Somebody has to make a motion. I don't think I can as the chair.
Hernandez? Second? Second, Wilkins, okay. Vote here? Anybody against? Any abstentions other than D? Real good, thank you.
Thank you.
More to finish up, Terry?
Nope, that's it.
That's it, great. Then we'll actually end up leaving early.